Hey guys, so this video I wanted to come on and make for you guys because it's been about 3 weeks since I made my last video, and in my last video you can go back and and watch the video. It was about our halt on our fertility journey due to my father-in-law testing positive for COVID. And this video is going to be about what we did while we were in quarantine, and it's going to be about what we're doing now and about me going back to work and all that good stuff. So stay tuned to the end of the video, please. Thank you guys all for being a part of our journey. I thank you for liking and subscribing to our channel. This is all for God's glory. In the beginning of my journey, I wasn't sure whether or not to make myself vulnerable and expose myself to opinions or just to let people in on our journey. But since I've done it, I feel liberated. I feel encouraged because other women have been encouraged. Other people have encouraged me. That's why I do it, because I want to be a light for God to use. Sorry, I'm in my car. I'm on my way to Columbus. I'll get to that in a second, and I'm at the park, and I wanted to record this video for you guys before I left to Columbus. So all right, so let's go into what we were doing while we were quarantining. So if many of you don't know, myself and my husband and our whole house, because we live with my in-laws, my husband's parents, we were quarantined for this, it'll be 3 weeks already. And August 25th, my father-in-law tested positive for COVID. Due to procedures, protocol, we had to get tested. My mother-in-law tested positive. Me and my husband also tested positive, and long story short, we're all healthy. We're survived, thank God. We lived through this crazy virus. We weren't sure how we were going to react. We had everybody's prayers and thoughts with us, and my main concern was my in-laws, because they're older. They're more prone to not take sickness too well, and I just thank God that we're out of it. So moving forward, we're out. Since I've been quarantined, I was trying to just keep a peace of mind. In the beginning it was hectic, it was overwhelming staying at home, not being able to go anywhere, but it got better and better as the days went by, as we felt better. We were together as a family. In the beginning we were quarantined in our rooms, but then we got we all had it, so we just sanitized and we were together, and we just had a blessed time. I really, looking back on it, I was blessed to have that time to just reflect on how good God is, because I always tell my husband, and I joke with him, and I say, I can't wait to quit my job. I can't wait to quit, because I'm at Starbucks for the reason of health benefits for our whole fertility journey, IVF, IUI, what have you. And I thought about it, I can't wait to get back to work. I'm scheduled to work tomorrow, thank God. I don't have any symptoms. I tested negative for COVID, and my husband's also going back to work. Adrian's going back to work tomorrow, and he's starting for a shift, so that's exciting for both of us. And we're just blessed. We're blessed, we're highly favored, and we're ready for whatever God has for us. In the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, like I told you in the last video, I was kind of like, oh my gosh, I can't. Last appointment last month was August, and I was scheduled to have an IUI last month. I got my I took the Femara letrozole that Dr. Jane prescribed me. I went in for a baseline appointment. I was supposed to go back that Wednesday, the next day after my father-in-law tested positive. I was supposed to go back, but I couldn't because somebody close to me was positive, and they had to cancel it. And I was like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? Like the month before, if you guys remember, in July, I had a fever and I was sick, and I thought I had COVID symptoms. Me and my husband both went in and tested, and results came back negative. I just had a flu or a bug. And so that month was canceled. July was canceled, August was canceled, and then we're in September, and we weren't sure if we were going to be able to go through this month. And I was just like, okay, God, you have your way. Like, my plans can be whatever they are, but in the end, you say so. In the end, you know what's best. Like, you know when. So I'm not gonna even trip because, you know, I guess that happens with everybody. You know, other women that I've watched, that I follow, people's journeys. It's so funny that when I need a sign, God shows me a sign. He uses somebody. Like, this big old, you know, trying to conceive TTC community, TTC sisters. It's amazing how God can use us, each and every one of us, our struggles, our ups, our downs, our ins and outs, and it's just been a blessing. So let me stop chatting about that. And like I said, I go back to work tomorrow, but today I'm on my way to Columbus because we are going through with IUI. We are going to pursue IUI this month because we were supposed to do it last month and the month before that, but I'm currently still taking DHEA and CoQ10 supplements that Dr. Jing prescribed me. It's going on my 3rd month this month, and he just wants to see if the IUI is going to work before we go into the vigorous IVF journey. So right now, like I said last time I went in my ultrasound, I had a cyst that he wanted to look at, and he said it was okay. Like, he wanted to pursue IUI, so I guess it was okay. He really didn't say too much. Like I said, he was brief last time, but I took that as he was, you know, he didn't see anything to be concerned about. So while I was quarantined, like I said, I've just been trying to keep my sanity, trying to look up different things that I could do for my body, for myself, to prepare me for, you know, pursuing IUI and IVF. And I found my friend. I actually started before we were quarantined. My friend sent me a recipe of beets, and it's supposed to be good for people that are actually getting ready to start IVF. It calls for 1 beet, 1 cucumber, 1 carrot, 1 celery, 1 stalk of celery, and 1, you know, just 1 carrot, 1 apple, and a cup of pineapple, and a sliver of vinegar. I mean, not vinegar, I'm sorry, ginger. And it makes 2 servings, and it's supposed to be good, you know, all around. Just, there's so many benefits. I can't even tell you right now because I don't remember, you know, in this, it's not a smoothie, it's a juice. I've been juicing. There's so many benefits in this juice recipe. Look it up. You know, beets are great for everything, you know, for even, like they say, dementia, you know, your memory, Alzheimer's, to stop, you know, that. B12, it has B12 in it. It has so much, you know, benefits. So I've been taking this, and I also heard from other women. There's a lady, a YouTuber, she's Mexican. I don't remember her name. I've heard of her a while ago from one of my friends, but I never pursued the recipe she gave me until another one of my friends told me, and I'm like, okay, let me do it. Like, God, if this is you, let me do it. Like, if this is what you want me to do the natural way, I've been praying. And beets reduce cysts. Like, I don't want to say they take them away because I don't know, like, the studies, but like, beets are good for cysts. And one of my friends, the first friend I told you about, took beets and the beet juice recipe that she gave me, and she was like known to have cysts, and when she went back she had very little. And I was like, okay, well, let's see, you know, let's put it to the test and see what's gonna happen tomorrow. I have a scheduled baseline appointment for an ultrasound, and prayerfully they are going to prescribe me letrozole or Femara, which is a supplement that they give women to produce more than 1 follicle, to stimulate, you know, your ovaries to produce follicles to have eggs. And they're prayerfully gonna schedule me for another appointment next week to come in for a trigger shot. So if they come, or I'm gonna do an ultrasound, and then they'll see if I should trigger. So after I trigger, then they are going to set up an appointment for the actual IUI day. So right now I'm going by myself to Columbus, and I'm going to be by myself next week as well, going to Columbus. But on the actual IUI day, I'm not going to be by myself. They need Adrian there. They need his sperm. They're going to wash it. They're going to insert it into me. And then we wait 2 weeks to see what happens. I'm not sure if they can schedule me before that. I know they do like blood test and things like that. So we'll see. I know I've been chatting, you know, a lot, but I'm just excited. Like I said, I wanted to make this video for you guys before I took off. I will make another video tomorrow to just let you know how it went. And yeah, we're excited, you know, to continue this journey to our baby Mendevel, our miracle baby. We can't wait to meet him and her, and him or her or twins, whatever God has for us. And we just thank you all for your continued prayers, and just know that it's God's timing is the best timing. Like I said, I'm in my car right now, so I'm at the park, and God's timing is the best timing. You know, a lot of times we have plans, and you know, we set things up and we expect it to go our way, but God's like, no. You know, not saying that God caused us to get sick, but the word of God says that he works all things together for our good, for the good of those who love him. And if you have any questions about this video, comment down below and I'll answer you. I'm sorry if I don't answer right away. I just don't get on YouTube too much. I usually use Apple Music for music, because before I used to use YouTube more. And I'm sorry, I haven't been checking my notifications, but I will get back to you. I just want to let you know that I love all, you know, your guys' comments. I love that you guys can relate, that I can relate to you guys. And yeah, so far, like I said, this juice, I don't know the effect that it's had on me, but we'll see tomorrow if it's had any effect on the cyst that I have, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. So praying, thank you for your prayers that Dr. Jane at Reproductive Gynecology is going to prescribe me medicine again and schedule a trigger shot followed by an IUI day. So we'll see, but God bless you guys, love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.